Welcome to Access Sportsnet Dodgers, brought to you by Mercury Insurance. John Hartung alongside Jerry Harrison Jr., Adrian Gonzalez. Not even a snowy day in Colorado. Temperatures in the 30s could cool off a red-hot Dodger team. They've now won 4 in a row, 15-4 to start the season. The offense comes out striking early in this one. They scored each of the first 5 innings. Max Muncy goes deep twice, Jerry. And Tyler Glasnow, completely unbothered by the cold in his first career start at Coors Field. He was dominant for 7.
I love the fact that the offense quickly set the tone. They got Tyler Glasnow to eat right away, and then Tyler Glasnow was on cruise control once again. He had everything working. Dodgers swinging the bat, great pitching, great recipe.
That's a great recipe for success. Yeah, no, the lineup did a great job of giving Glasnow that early run support, and after that, Glasnow did his thing, went out there, 7 innings, 7 strikeouts, only 2 walks. Just a fantastic job, and Max Muncy.
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed like it was 80 degrees out there the way he was swinging the bat.
Supplying his own Friday night fireworks. It was last Friday. Had the 3 homers in a game at Dodger Stadium. And tonight, 2 more home runs for Muncy, and he's standing by at Coors Field with Kirsten Watson.
Max, ahead of the game, I told you that a few of your teammates felt like you were the one of all of the guys who probably would have hated this weather most, but you went out there and you had a 3-hit game, including 2 home runs. So do you still hate it, or is it's just not that bad?
Oh, no, I hate it. No, I think it's just one of those things where you can't feel anything in your body, so you don't really know what you're doing. You're just going out there and playing, and you're not thinking about anything, and, you know, it's definitely a lesson to be taken from that.
I feel like then that goes against me asking you, does it feel like, were there any mechanical changes you might have made just to get things going with the 3 hits today?
Yeah, we're tinkering every day, and, you know, we're getting closer. Hopefully I can, you know, carry this for a couple more days instead of shutting it down. But, you know, yeah, we're getting closer. We're making changes every single day, and it feels really close.
Looking at the splits for you this season, you've been better against left. To go against 2 righties tonight, getting 2 home runs, what does that just say to you then?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm supposed to hit right-handed pitchers, and, you know, just to get some... Get some hits out there, and more importantly for me was getting a hit with a runner in scoring position. I've really been bad at that this year, and you know, I know that's not gonna hold for the whole season, but just to kind of get that, you know, that monkey off my back, it's you know, that was big for me.
There's so many elements to playing here at Coors Field. How challenging though did this weather prove to be tonight?
It was tough. You know, I felt like every inning the weather kept dropping, you know, a couple of degrees, and you know, thankfully Glass went out there and was just pounding the zone, and you know, getting a lot of early outs, and he was cruising through the game. It was good to see that out of him, and you know, we put some runs on the board. Whenever you're playing here, it's never enough.
Max, congratulations on this win. An incredible performance for you tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, the guy from Texas, he doesn't like cold weather, but he performed awfully well at Coors Field in Denver tonight. Adrian, he comes out there and has that ringing double and a couple of bombs, and he even said it himself. He hates these conditions, but you're just so cold that you just go out there and play.
Jog around the base and get right back in the dugout. That way, because if you get a base hit, you got to be standing on first base probably for at least a couple batters.
And then fight over that spot next to the heater in the dugout. Let's get right to the highlights on this Friday evening in Colorado. There was snow coming down for hours before the game, and then the cleanup took a long time as well. No BP on the field. They were lucky just to get the players out on the field for this one, Jerry. Top of the first, Shohei Ohtani gets it started against his fellow countrymen.
Great 2-strike pitch right there. Down in the zone, but outstanding job by Shohei Ohtani, dropping the head of the bat on it. Leadoff double. We got a man in scoring position. He extends his on-base streaks to 49. One more look at it. Breaking balls down, throwing the bat head at it, staying square. Great swing.
Wasting no time to extend the on-base streak, and then Kyle Tucker, some situational hitting, gets Shohei over to third.
Great job right there by Kyle Tucker, getting him third right away, putting him in scoring position for Will Smith.
And Will Smith does the job as well.
We talk about execution, and that's a sign of a really good ball club. Tuck gets him over. Will Smith gets him in, sac fly.
You got 2 superstars willing to play the game of baseball for the team.
Bottom of the first, Tyler Glasnow making that first career start at Coors Field, facing T.J. Rumfields. Gets a swing and a miss for strike 3. Mickey Moniak swipes second base.
Really good breaking ball right here. Slider down and in. Getting a swing and miss.
Moniak had walked. Next batter, Glasnow facing Troy Johnston. Adrian, the curveball will curve in altitude.
Yes, it will. When you got that kind of spin on it, it will curve.
Top 2, it's Max Muncy. Jerry leading things off. We just heard from Muncy. 2-0 after that blast.
Love that swing. This is a cutter. that cuts in the middle of the plate, and Max Muncy does not miss it. He says hello to his teammates there down in the bullpen. Stay square. Great extension. Great balance.
Great extension.
Number 5 on the season for Muncy. Back to Glasnow. Bottom of the second, facing Ezekiel Tovar, and Adrian, he gets him on a heater.
Yeah, fastball up, plays in Coors Field, I'm telling you.
Yes.
His fastball up in the zone will play all day long.
Next batter, Brett Sullivan, back to the curveball.
We talked about it, Oral Hershiser talked about in the pregame show how the humidity could play a factor because a little bit more humid. He could use that curveball.
Top of the third, Will Smith leads it off with a base hit.
What do we call those, Jerry? Warriors?
Warriors, he dies a hero, right? Dies a hero. Broken back, take the knock.
First and third for Max Muncy. That one is fair into the corner.
Love the way he kept his hands inside the baseball to keep it fair on the line. RBI double.
Dodgers up 3-0. Max Muncy's feeling good. Probably saying, I wish it were colder.
Nah, I don't think he's saying that. I love the fact that he's able to stay inside like Gonzo talked about. This fastball up and in. Great job getting his hands through the baseball.
Andy Pages with a runner on third and 1 out. That'll do. Sac fly makes it 4-0.
Love the way the guys are playing baseball. Runner on third base, less than 2 outs. Get it up in the air in the outfield for a sac fly.
Bottom 3, Jake McCarthy. Down he goes. A slider that time.
Absolutely filthy there. Slider looks like a fastball to hitter. Darts out of the zone.
Top 4, Kyle Tucker. This was Adrian's called shots. Before they raised that glass wall, this would have been a home run. It catches the top of the wall. It's still a double.
Very, very top of the wall right there. Great swing. Missed it by a couple feet.
Tuck in the hit column. Next batter, Will Smith. RBI base hit.
Such a short, compact swing. Yeah, Will Smith could drive the ball to the ballpark, hit with 2 strikes, picking up RBIs as well.
5-0. Dodgers going to the bottom of the 4th. Glasnow facing Moniak. And that one is going to be off the wall over Tucker's head. Leadoff double.
It's a good piece of hitting right there from Moniak.
Yeah.
Moniak would advance over to third, and then Troy Johnston will chopper left side. Muncy would take the out at first.
Especially with a 5-run lead at that time right there. Take the out. Keep yourself away from the beginning.
And Muncy says, no worries, I'll just get that run right back, Jerry.
It's a breaking ball center cut, and Maximus. Are we not entertained? I think we are. His second bomb of the night. Great job of staying back and staying square and staying through the baseball.
All 3 pitches that he hit, the 2 homers and a double, were pitches moving into his barrel.
You like that?
I love it.
Sung Kim later in the inning. That drops into right center.
I like seeing that 2-strike approach from Kim. Put the bat on the baseball, get on base.
Andy Pages racing over to third. He's all bundled up. Next batter, Alex Freeland. 3rd sac fly of the game for the Dodgers. This wasn't hit very deep, but McCarthy doesn't have much of an arm in left.
With Pages' speed, use it. Sac fly, gives your team an RBI.
Makes it 7-1 Dodgers. Top of the 6th. Glasnow facing Moniak. This time, Glasnow wins the battle.
Great curveball right there down in the zone.
Bottom of the 7th. Facing Johnston. The old backwards K. Strike 3.
The backdoor breaking ball on the black. Absolutely nasty.
Yes, it is.
Bottom half of the 8th inning. Jack Dreyer comes in. Facing Brenton Doyle. Swing and a miss.
Great slider right there.
Just love the confidence of all the guys coming in out of that bullpen, just pumping strikes, understanding the score. You got a 6-run lead, no free passes, attack.
Jack Dreyer would finish this one. Goes the final 2 innings. Dodgers win it 7-1, improving to 15-4 on the season. Tyler Glasnow gets his 2nd win. 7 innings allowed, just 1 run on 2 hits, 7 strikeouts. Max Muncy 3 for 4, 2 home runs, a double, 3 RBIs. Will Smith 2 for 4. with a couple of runs batted in. Here's what's ahead on the calendar. 3 games left in Colorado with the wraparound series ending up Monday. Emmett Sheehan will start tomorrow night. The NL West road trip rolls on to San Francisco from Colorado. Games Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday against the rival Giants, all right here on Sportsnet LA. It was Tyler Glasnow's night from a cold one in Colorado. Of course it was, because the last 4 letters of his name, they're snow. We're going to hear from Glasnow and Dave Roberts after the Dodgers pound the Rockies 7-1.